I basically talked to the company here in Canada, the company who makes the carafes, and they told me to purchase.
Can they bring them in for you?
Yeah.
So let me just see.
If there's a better one, this one. This one's definitely better.
Nice.
When it starts feeling like thin on the outside, that's when you know that you did a good job. That angle is not my most flattering, so I think so. Look at this one.
Is it a good one?
I think so.
Ooh, yeah.
It's better. It's better than the first one.
As long as this rim looks
Clean,
perfect,
yeah.
it's just a finesse.
Yeah, it's always a contest,
Yeah.
honestly.
If it's empty, it looks a little bit funny.
Thank you. And I would actually drink that water. So. Here.
But the trick is,
Like the thinner you get.
just do the thinness here. And so do it as much as you can here without actually breaking things. So when you start thinking you're going to break it, stop. But then you have to round this out so that it's thin here, so that the appearance here is delicate.
You know, people who know what they're doing will actually cut it here and check here.
Why would you cut it though?
When it's
Not
cooked
once it's
and
cooked,
ready.
it means.
Okay.
If I want to know if you're a
But
good
it-
cook and you invite me to your house, I will cut it here, and if this is like this much flesh, then it's like she doesn't know what
Well,
she's
it's
talking
not.
about.
I mean, it's not the. You still have to do your best, right? But it's the finishing. That's all.
But here, this is the first one that you were, that you said.
Yeah. You
Better.
can tell that's great.
Shot is quite nice.
You know apple cores? I
Yeah.
start with the apple core, get the center out, and then I start hollowing.
Yeah. We need an apple core.
This is funny.
I
This is why your
started
grandmother
for you.
gave you.
Totally.
This is why you got in trouble.
Wait. Let me just.
So the final six.
Yeah, so I mean, I've always wanted to work with Chef Fadi, and his own experience and expertise and very unique insight as a chef, but also as a Palestinian chef specifically, was something that I've always been interested in, and the opportunity to do this is great. We're both in Toronto, which is amazing, and to be able to meet with him in person and extend the conversation beyond the virtual realm, and do something in person, opening it up to the community and centering it in like a real person experience, I think is something really interesting. Being able to get his perspective on the archive and see how he's amazingly able to put together a menu in conversation with these books, in conversation with the materials, the archival resources, and bringing it out, right? Creating it in the kitchen and bringing it out to the community is really something that's very interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And you keep these when you're doing the ones with meat?
No.
Do you keep these and then you cut them into pieces and you use them as the stuffing at the end?
Oh. No, I've never done
And
that.
this,
But
do you
we
keep
make
as well?
mafkusa.
No, we make mafkusa with this.
So you do?
We
Okay.
saute this
Yeah.
with garlic,
And
lemon, and then we add some chili, and then we add yogurt or not, depending on the different mafkusas. But we take this, we spice it, and we do an omelette with it, ajja,
Yeah.
with parsley and omelette,
Okay.
and nabulsi cheese. No, nabulsi
What
cheese
do you
my-
call it? Ajjat kusa?
Ajjat kusa.
Yeah.
Or you deep fry them. You do those egg and patties, and you deep fry them.
Do you flour them?
Yeah. You flour them.
You
and
make
deep
like
fry them.
you make them into
Like a
like
fritter.
a fritter. Yeah.
And they're like really good.
Like when you're hollowing, are you doing little scrapes or are you trying to like dig?
First I dig and try to go just as deep as possible, and then I start scraping just to make it thin. Yeah. But yeah, it's like near impossible with the knife, specifically this knife too, because of the
Look how he rectified it to the knife impossible because he thinks somebody else actually used the knife to do the
this
work.
knife specifically. Yeah, we actually need to count them and see that we have enough. We have like
What
a
are
few
these
more
for?
downstairs.
These are for Sunday?
For Sunday.
Sunday.
And you're pouring them now?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. just asking.
We're gonna salt
In
them.
Yeah.
And we're going to actually grill them now
Okay.
and stuff them now.
and they can sit.
And they're okay.
They're okay to stay, and then Sunday we finish them.
So we're talking about soup options, right? شوربة فريكة، شوربة شعرية، شوربة خضار، شوربة جريش.
Yes.
So like a porridge almost.
It's very thick.
It's very thick.
With lamb,
Yeah.
and it's very fatty.
I don't know where you can get jarish
Traditionally
here.
in Palestine, that's what
Think
they
of like
would
shrimp
have.
and grits, but like not
Remember-
really shrimp and grits, more like a Middle Eastern shrimp and grits.
Remember when Talha made this dish?
Yeah.
It's Palestine. They do it for funerals
Yeah.
or for weddings.
Okay.
It's
Remember
like
when
usually
Talha-
done in big. It's also done a lot in Ramadan
Yeah.
as zakat. So when you donate money,
Yeah.
you have in every town something called tkiya, which is where people will donate money and food is cooked for the poor.
Like a food bank.
And very often it's jrisha that's done.
Uh-huh.
But it's like very,
Because it's very hearty. It probably fills you up.
you know
so
what,
much.
it could
It's
work.
probably cheap too.
It
And
could
it's
work.
cheap too as well. Yeah.
It could
Remember when
work.
Talha made that dish a couple of times, hadim? He called it hadim.
Yeah.
And it was
Aywa.
lamb,
Aywa.
lamb cooked with lentils, and
Yeah.
then he blitzes it. Like
Yeah.
everything is smooth
Yeah.
and it's very fatty.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing.
In the Gulf
different-
And
countries,
love
they
lemon.
use it a lot,
Okay.
and they call it sometimes
Haris.
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 So they use the jarish for haris.
Yeah, but haris
Okay.
is, oh god. Okay, so when I was in Dubai, I overfed on haris.
You liked it? Well, you didn't like
I
it.
loved it.
It's good.
With a lot of
Samna.
samna on top.
Samna baladi. Yeah, it's
So
super warming.
my ideal meal right now would be haris with samna, followed by machbous with samna, and you finish with lukmat with
With
samna.
samna. What makes burbal burbal as opposed to just cracked meat? Is it parboiled?
No, please, parboiled.
You're
It's
just
the
a
grain that's like-
nice vegetarian.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So then jarish is not parboiled because it says الجريش هو عبارة عن حبوب القمح المجروشة بدون طهي مسبق. So it's basically just cracked meat.
Sharish qamh
Oh.
that you boil up.
Yeah.
You boil until it's porridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we do that as a soup?
We could do that.
But we'll do a vegetable stock
Oh,
instead of
lamb?
lamb stock,
Yeah.
so we can serve vegetarians.
Yeah.
So the whole tenderloin, we slice it
Cereal.
up with pan fried.
Well, half fry will bake.
Okay.
Just, yeah, just to get it to the perfect.
And then we slice it
Hard.
on a round plate.
with sauce?
No sauce. Dry baked. Pot هذا على قدام.
No, we don't have that.
Then
It's yours.
that's ours. No.
Because we don't have the ورق عنب.
Lebanon
They don't use Lebanon jamid هذول.
You just don't.
The north of Palestine don't use Lebanon jamid.
We
They
do.
use fresh yogurt.
But we also
You
do
do?
Lebanon Jamid, yeah.
بإيش؟
Closer to Lebanon and Syria specifically.
Yeah.
There's people that use Lebanon Jamid and people that use kishik.
Oh, we're kishik. We're the kishik.
البدو عندنا تحت.
We love
Yeah.
kishik. We're all about kishik.
احنا البدو عندنا احنا بالsouth of Palestine.
So it makes sense to have
So-
Jamid in the Bedouin culture.
If you are in Haifa and you serve somebody, or Nablus, Nablus, هيك up north of Nablus, if you use Lebanon Jamid, you're looked down on. So which is us, the people of the south. Because they use fresh yogurt, because they have access to fresh yogurt.
Yeah.
Because the greenery تبعت الجليل وتبعت مرج بن عامر, etc. That's why they use fresh yogurt. The Lebanese use kishik.
We do kishik. Yeah.
Kishik.
Because we do kishik soup and then kishik باللحمة, which is ground
منعيش
beef,
kishik كمان.
onions.
So can we do something with?
No, في عندنا لحمة, I don't know what they call it in the south. We call it Leban Im.
Yes, بس مع رز.
مع رز,
مش مع
and
خبز.
it's chunks of beef. يعني إنه you braise the beef and then you finish it
Yeah.
in the yogurt
Yeah.
and then you serve it on
Lebanon.
رز بشعرية.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the difference between that and mansaf is that the mansaf is done with Lebanon jamid, Lebanon immo is done with yogurt.
Yogurt. Yeah.
والرز تبع المنسف is rice only. الرز تبع لبن امه is رز شعرية.
Yeah.
بس هم they're using ground meat and they بتخمسوه.
Yes, exactly. متخمسة. Exactly.
Interesting.
This is my favorite.
What?
ورق لسان.
Sayne.
But this
وين بدك تلاقيه
Yeah.
على وين؟
What is it? Which one?
Sayne.
It's Saina
It's
is
an herb,
either
right?
called
It's a
Saina
beef.
or
It's a
San
beef,
Thor, the tongue of the bull.
Yeah.
And it's a green leaf that's like this. It's a bit rugged on top, and we roll it like vine leaves. But it's like it's like a
has
very,
like a-
very particular bitter taste.
Do you blanch
A
it?
friend of mine plants some in Paris, literally under a tree in the street. And when I was there last, he was so proud that he had enough Saina to do a small pot for him at home and 6 leaves that he brought me to him. We were meeting in his
Is it this one?
workshop. Yes.
Let me see. أيوة. Yes.
Very Saina.
Ah,
Huh?
it is,
What
it
are
is.
you stuffing it with?
Rice and meat.
Rice and meat or just meat?
لا,
زي شيخ المحشي.
The meat one is the fried one, right?
is the fried one with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Right? You see? That's how you have it. Bravo! Yes?
No.
We are 3
No.
now.
We're from the
Three
same country, different regions.
We're 3
I don't care.
against 2.
I don't care. Same
We have-
country, different
we
regions.
have an ally,
You can do it.
and we have an ally on the north. You have an ally in the south.
ولا انت يقرب علي من عليك. ممكن كمان نعمل as a starter green beans because like
green
you're,
beans.
you're supposed oh okay yeah
Green beans.
yeah and you're supposed to eat it cold yeah
Yeah, it's a cold
not
dish.
supposed but you can eat it cold
Green beans as in فاصوليا ولا؟
فاصوليا خضراء
أيوة.
yeah stewed
أيوة.
with like
Tomato,
tomatoes garlic onions
and then finish with
and
lots of olive oil at the
and
end.
lots of olive oil and lemon juice
أيوة.
yeah.
أيوة.
Hot
And
or
come on,
cold?
بالخبز.
Cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold. And then
It's-
you dip with the
it's
bread.
amazing.
It's really delicious.
Yeah.
Can't believe I used
I
to
think
hate
it's a
it.
good one.
It's amazing.
فاصوليا خضراء.
أيوة.
So for archive is all about the archive, right? It's digging back in history to see what we have left of documents, of menus, photographs, and really any kind of documents that is related to food. So naturally also cookbooks, of course, but it all started with trying to salvage, perhaps, things that are otherwise misplaced, forgotten, or left behind, because it's hard to find things that are specific to food in libraries, they mostly get. You can find a lot of things related to food, but not labeled as such, right? So you have to kind of dig deeper. So yeah, the whole idea with Sufra Archive was trying to find a way to create a resource for researchers, people who are interested in looking at food back in history, in ways that make it easier, without having to go to the trouble of finding and digging things out. Yeah. I started, I would say, around 4 years ago. That was when the project was like, I was able to kickstart it with proper funding and everything. But it started much earlier with me just trying to be, curious and finding things in flea markets. Because otherwise, most of these materials would be traditionally kept with households. Women who would just cook and keep, their own cookbooks somewhere, but also photographs, family photos and stuff like that. So that was, I think that was the thing that started with me as a personal interest and a personal curiosity. And then when I was able to find proper funding for it, that was when it was launched.
And do you soak them in cold water after?
Yeah, clean them.
Salt water, eh?
Yeah, salt water. He's gonna kill me for this. Sometimes like a touch of vinegar. Yeah,
okay.
Clean them properly. That's what they do.
That's what your grandmother.
My grandmother and my mother, yeah.
I will not comment on this
Because it's my mother.
You use them exactly.
Yeah.
You use the magic
Don't go
word. My mother and grandmother.
And you're here now. Like she'll drive down.
I know. But if you would have said bleach.
No, bleach.
Come on.
No, rat poison.
Just, touch, one drop.
Yeah, a drop of bleach.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, people used bleach.
Wow.
Chlor. Wow, Nicole. Wow. Okay, yes.
Let me see. Wow. Okay. Come on.
That's serious stuff.
That's a mama. I am not a mama.
No, that's not a mama. That's, that's very well done. Yalla. There's another 10 kilos, Nicole, coming up.
Back home, there's this market, Wedding Misnas. And there's a lot of older ladies that sit there and just core zucchinis, and they sell them by the kilo. And you buy them already cored. And so sometimes you buy them like, a couple of days after they've done it, and it's usually okay, yeah. Ibn Nabil, I think?
No, Ibn Nabil is mine. Ibn Nabil is the one at the entrance of the market in Bethlehem.
Because there's only one Nabil and
there's no other
one
Nabils
mother.
in Palestine.
Only one Nabil in
That's
Palestine.
a trademark name.
Okay, listen, I did this one with a knife, okay?
Let's see.
Bravo.
Clean as a whistle.
I'll use the core just to clean the back a little bit because the knife doesn't reach. You probably have better tomatoes in the south, I don't know.
Yes, and you don't have Lebanon in the north.
What?
You don't have Lebanon in the north.
Of course we do.
You don't
we don't have
use Lebanon
jamid.
jamid.
Not jamid.
And kusa without jamid doesn't make sense.
How does it not make sense?
You need jamid. I'm saying
No, but we do goat yogurt.
I like it just with lemon, with the mint and the garlic.
Lebanon jamid.
I know, but that has a different texture to it, flavor to it.
Oh, so you like it with the Lebanon like that?
Yeah, Lebanon.
Fake kusa bil Lebanon?
No, but you get, like, I used to go to that market, Wadi Nisnas, and I would get like a bucket of 5 kilo of fresh goat yogurt, and then you make the sauce out of that.
It's just lighter yogurt. Do you put an egg in yours or no?
No.
No? It's thick enough.
Yeah, and also like just
The texture.
Why am I even tolerating this heresy talk? Yeah, I'm gonna do more efficient things. Hey, look, wherever the knife reached, It's done.
It's done.
I did this one with the knife.
Yes.
Not the same
I
knife.
did this one with
I
the
did it with the knife.
Oh,
You said
so
it's
now this knife is a
impossible.
problem, huh?
No, the knife is not a problem. Look. I did as deep as the knife can go. Here. And the rest, yalla.
You better shoot us. I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm gonna get myself stabbed. Or thrown out of the window.
No.
No,
No, I have better than
there's
this.
a grill outside. Can you set it up for me right there, please?
No, there's better than this.
Charcoal or gas?
No,
Charcoal, of course,
no,
charcoal.
there's much better than this. Abir, can we change the menu? We're adding kusa. No, kusa on the menu. He wants to be smart. He's going to be doing this every day, day in, day out.
Can't say I don't deserve it.
And an average portion is no more one, is 12.
One thing about the archive is that it stays behind, or stays in a way that is kept and preserved for future use, right? That's the classic sense of an archive. But then it wouldn't come to life without people who actually do things with food, right? And that's when, the need to be able to hear the stories of people who used to cook the food or have direct contact with, the history. So chefs, for example, but also anthropologists, historians, artists, anyone who would work with the food would be able to take the stories out of the archive and tell it. And that's the whole idea of, collaborations and bridging this gap between the archive as a physical space and then how the archive is actually practiced in everyday.
But remember what used to happen to you, John? You would boss me around and then I would overfeed you to get you to stop giving me a headache.
Who bosses you around, Fadi?
Jack? No, now he doesn't anymore. But what do you want?
He's watching me.
Yeah, watching you, seeing you.
And you get it for 2 years. And the worker? Oh, good.
Wow. What's this?
I'm trying to do that so that I can get like quaint.
Books. This is a very good one. Generally. في really good insights. It's not a cookbook. بس يعني
نادية بطمة.
بيعلمنا حاجات.
Yeah. نادية بطمة. Nicole.
Sorry.
I was looking at this the other day and I thought you'd like this. So it lists أسامي وأنواع الفخار.
Wow.
The traditional names.
Yeah.
في حاجات احنا بنسميها نفس الحاجة. احنا عندنا الزبدية مثلا.
نعم.
usually الزبدية بيتعمل فيها الزبادي أو اللبن.
Yeah. هيك.
Yes.
Yes.
وفي حاجات
هذا استعمل الزبدية to do a dish اللي اسمه زبدية جمبري. And it's a stew of tomatoes, dill, وعليه prawns. And they go in the oven.
Yeah. دي الزبدية.
هاي الزبدية. سراج.
I don't know what this is for. السراج. استعمل الإضاءة. سراج.
فانوس. احنا بناديه فانوس. بس الفانوس فعليا زي ما بنحكي على العربي صح، فانوس هو الهيك بيجي.
بيبقى بيتغطى بإزاز بس ده شكله بيتحط له
هذا
الزيت.
مع زيت.
زيت زيتون probably. It's really good. أغاني الزفة لا لسه أغاني
بيغنوا بيزقفوا ويطبلوا وبعدين
بعدين ياكل.
السلاطين الفول شو بيسووا؟
زفة العروس.
كويس تماما. طيب وبعدين
مش أكل مفيش أكل.
يعني اهل يافا معروفين كرمة مش كحتيت بيسووا الزفة وبيروحوا.
فيها حاجات traditional وفيها حاجات عادية يعني you know. Anyway, so we can go through. طبعا الكتب فيها حاجات كتير.
أنا مش كيوريوس شو عندك كتب تانية؟
دي كتبته واحدة من عيلة اسمها ايه صورتها هنا حواء. حواء دول فلسطينيين.
نعم صحيح.
من القدس برضو؟
حواء I think رام الله. maybe الأصل يافا.
بس مطبوع في عمان في الأردن و I think هم part of them يعني settled في عمان أو في الأردن for some time.
كلام. I love it. سمسمية.
انتوا بتعملوا سمسمية برضه؟
معلوم. إن شاء الله أنتوا تاخدوا السمسمية منها. السمسمية من القدس أصلها.
انتوا عندكم زراعة السمسم كانت
يافا. إيه سوري حيفا. أكبر زراعة سمسم كانت بحيفا لحد ال 48 وبعد ال 48 صرنا نجيب السمسم من الريحانية من السودان لل 67 وبعد ال 67 من إثيوبيا.
أنا قريت الغزاويين for some time لما ما كانش عندهم يقدروا يجيبوا سمسم كانوا بيضطروا يهربوا السمسم والطحينة من مصر يدخلوه للأنفاق. تخيل بقى جيرني الأكل أندر جراوند عشان يوصل.
والشوكولاتة.
الشوكولاتة طبعا. الشوكولاتة ممنوعة.
الشوكولاتة ممنوعة نعم.
It was on their list for some time.
Yes.
When baby formula.
It's more like how are we doing it? Do we do a starter? يكون شيء based على شوربة and then we do a few sharing plates, a main and a dessert. How about that as a structure?
Yeah. But it's interesting to do something with simsim because simsim is nice. يعني مثلا it's a nice thing to even we started talking about simsim and all that. I've never heard of it before, and the name is like I didn't know if it's Arabic, English, Farsi, Turkey. بس هم بيعملوا ايه؟
نحط ملوخية خلاص ها تزعليش.
Oof. Nicole made some really good ملوخية with lamb. Lamb ملوخية. I've never had lamb ملوخية before. I've had ملوخية with rabbit. I don't know if you've had it. And
good. Elias told me it was even good.
What?
It was really good.
Elias told me it was good.
Your ملوخية.
Why?
Of course. Because you do the right ملوخية with lamb.
And she grows her
So
the
ملوخية is
ملوخية
only done with chicken or lamb. These people, south of Palestine, there, on the African continent, do it with prawns or rabbit.
I just want to say that ملوخية is Egyptian. I just want to say that.
No,
Calabat as a plant.
I don't challenge this. Yes,
It's
ملوخية originally is Egyptian, definitely, and North Africa.
طيب. We put
I have
rabbits.
no problem. You put
But
rabbit.
listen. We also
prawns.
make it with prawns.
I know. ليش؟
But not everyone. Only the coastal, like Port Said and the coastal in the Delta area, they make it with the seafood.
That's how old recipe books were.
Yeah.
They give you
That's
the
how
spirit of the recipe.
women cook at
100%.
home.
100%.
When is it cooked? When you ask a grandmother, it's like when it will be cooked.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes, 50 minutes.
But by the
when
way,
it will be cooked.
this is something that until today, in most of the Arabic cookbooks, even the recipes you find online, يعني السوا بالذات إلى أن تنضج.
When I wrote my book, the first draft, a lot of the recipes, I wrote them like this, of boil the meat until it's cooked.
أيوة.
And the publisher was like, no. Minutes. How many minutes?
Yeah.
We need to tell
But
people.
it's nice to try to resist it because it also it engages the cook اللي هي اللي هتطبخ في الآخر في البيت أو اللي هيطبخ في البيت.
Exactly.
Even the same cut.
Yeah.
If you're in Canada
Yeah.
or in Tokyo or in Dubai, it's going to be a very different proportion of fat in the meat. The age of slaughtering the animal is different.
You're correct.
The fibers, the muscle, كل شيء is different.
100%.
And that's where you as a cook come in as a, not only a chef, like anybody who cooks. That's where your interaction with the ingredient comes in. It's not,
Meat is tricky.
dogma. Cooking fish is tricky. It's tricky. Vegetables are tricky if they're done the right way. Have you ever had overcooked vegetables? It's disgusting.
All of these dishes that I used to hate as a kid, I love now. But bami I still haven't made. Fasulya khadra, for example, the
Yeah.
green beans, I used to hate it as a kid. Now I make it every week, and I make enough for a few days. Yeah.
But these were the staples at home. كل يوم الأكل العادي بتاعنا كان يوم بسلة ويوم فاصوليا ويوم بامية ويوم
ملوخية. Our version, of course. I know
يوم
that.
الجمعة
Who
مجددة.
كمان that is a different version. انت how do you do ملوخية?
ملوخية.
Yeah.
Chicken.
بس لا how fine do you cut the ملوخية?
Rough
cut
chop.
Rough
But
chop.
we also mix it with
عليك.
coriander.
يا عيني عليك.
Yeah.
يا عيني عليك.
We also mix it with يعني نحط كزبرة
يعني
معها
عليك.
دايما.
Nicole, you do fine ملوخية, right?
Fine.
Ah,
Fine.
Yeah.
The mlukhiyah that you made with the lamb,
Of course.
or is it the same thing with three different names?
هريسة بسبوسة ونمورة.
Yeah, we call it harissa, right, in Palestine.
نمورة.
Namura in Lebanon, and basbousa in Egypt.
We have two things. We have harissa and basbousa.
Oh,
What's the
okay. What's the difference?
هريسة بيتحط عليها جوز
Cloves.
هند. جوز هند. It's
Ah,
made with
coconut.
coconut.
Yeah.
Ah.
Basbousa is pure semid.
I don't believe in blasphemy, but this is blasphemy.
This is
Chew coconuts.
so good. so good. ومشهورين بيها اسكندرية.
How did they get
Where do you
coconut?
put
But
the
I was just
coconut?
gonna say, how did they get the coconut from?
من إنديا.
But where do you put the coconut?
Ah,
In
from the silk
dough?
trade route. It was it's all about the silk trade
Baked
route.
with
With coconut.
with
We
coconut.
don't have this.
No, I've tried the version with the coconut. We usually
Yes,
make it
we
with
don't-
traditionally سميد
traditionally,
لوز
that's
عليها
what
من
Rose
فوق
عليها, and
هو
diamond
and
shape,
orange
butter.
syrup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Butter.
قطر بس مع orange.
Yes.
يعني made with orange juice.
Orange juice. ولا
We
orange
squeeze
blossom.
fresh oranges and we
Orange
make the قطر.
blossom.
That's your mother's invention.
No.
It's
برضه
orange
شمال
blossom.
يافا ويلا.
Orange blossom. Into what you do namura,
Namura.
which
With
is
the
the
almond
same
on top.
as
Yeah.
harissa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we call
But
harissa,
it's drier than
It's a bit
basbousa.
dry, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
basbousa
a big
is
fan of
very
very
Moist.
soaked
Super
in,
moist.
It's moist.
Yeah.
we add a lot of
Syrup.
syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
وسمنة
that's
كمان.
moist
It's a
cake.
lot
Yeah,
of
it's a moist
samna
cake.
usually that's made, so it's
Yeah.
very good. You eat
Yeah.
a little piece and that's
You're good, yeah, exactly.
But traditionally basbousa was
Yes, I eat a
was
little
eaten
piece
hot.
مشلنا.
Oh.
Yeah.
You eat
fresh.
a little piece هذا مشلنا. أنا صينية
Yeah,
تنس I
it's
eat
Namura,
صينية.
basically.
Something.
You eat a little piece and I'll take the rest.
Yeah.
That's my dad. That's
That's
my
me.
dad, and he eats
And
it
if you
hot.
do harissa, get it out of the oven, put the syrup, you get your little piece. Well, I'll get the rest.
My dad
I have
comes
no
it مع
problem.
قشطة كمان.
طب بركي نعمل هريسة.
Clotted cream
يما.
مع بسبوسة سخنة.
That's actually really good.
أنا I don't like. Yeah, I don't mind dying this way. Give me the piece خلص.
100%.
Ooh.
Your dad is a genius.
طب تعال نعمل هاي.
He knows his thing.
انه هريسه لان كمان it connects يعني all three like everything in the Levant and Egypt. One dessert, different.
You know what? Did
You know, honestly,
Did you
if
hear the
I-
word he just used?
if
بلاد
I-
الشام يا عمي بلاد
No,
الشام.
guys, okay,
Deal?
deal. So we've got a menu.
We have a menu.
I've got a bunch of key ingredients that I took from all the conversation and the dishes that we have. And for our talk,
Yeah.
4 main themes come out of these ingredients that we talked about. أول واحد is alternative ingredients. And this comes out of restrictions, but also the diasporic experience and where we are in Canada, and it roots us into the reality. إن إحنا قاعدين هنا, we're thinking of all that what can we make with things that are available, seasonality, all that. And then we've got the variety of terroir. The different terroirs in Palestine. Where do you get the oranges? Where do you get the laban, jamid? Where do you find, based on all the nature and the available resources of the. And then close to that is also the variety of cultures. We talked about the Bedouin influence, the Fallahin influence, but also the Armenian with the bastarma, right?
Kmesh is what you call aish.
It's like
Aish.
خبز.
Oh.
We call it كماج or خبز عرش.
Oh.
It's like the pita with the pocket.
So what's the Jordanian one that's very thin?
Shrak.
Shrak, I know.
It's not
That's what it was.
Jordanian.
It's not Jordanian? Shrak is not, no?
Hasbi Allah.
Okay, they have it in
Is it
Jordan.
market Balkan, European bakery? and-
70% of the Jordanians are Palestinian. Okay?
That's established.
Saj, I'm okay
That's the
to
pie,
share
the
with
bread
the Jordanians.
maker. Was the
Because
pie the
Mansaf
bread
is
maker?
shared Jordanian Palestinian.
The,
The base is
market
Saj.
Balkan.
Got it. Made.
Shrak is Palestinian.
والشراك is the thin,
It's like Saj,
It was
but
this guy,
a bit thinner.
a bit thinner.
than الصاج.
ايش الصاج لك؟
الصاج أخمر شوي.
انا بعرف الصاج
الصاج اللي بنعمل
شراك
هي على
much
المكان
thinner.
بس يعني
الصاج
very
بيسموه
very very
it's
thin.
Yeah.
Very thin. هذا اللي انا بعرفه كصاج.
بس على المرقوق is even thinner.
المرقوق is
احنا
Lebanese.
بنسمي المرقوق صاج.
لا الصاج لا مرقوق is
Because
even
مرقوق
less
is
than
Shrak
Lebanese.
is thinner
Saj.
than Saj. Shrak is super thin. It's almost
But it's thicker
thick.
than مرقوق.
I don't
يعني
think I've had
مرقوق
that.
I can
I don't know.
compare it
مرقوق
to
is the
crepe.
Lebanese. It's
Aywa,
like
It's
almost-
very
almost
thin,
translucent.
almost
Like a
see-through.
paper.
Yeah.
that's مرقوق.
Yeah. Saj
Shrak
slightly
is
thicker.
a bit thicker.
And Shrak is Palestinian.
Yeah, definitely.
Can we find it here?
Yeah.
Do they know?
هذا احنا بنسميه صاج.
ورجيني.
يعني عادة بيجي مطوي هيك مربع.
هذا شراك.
اوكي اوكي. احنا بالشمال بنسميه صاج.
Say goodbye to some.
Yes, I need to say goodbye to her. Yeah, that's so Nicole's very emotional because this is what she's been dreaming about. And there it is, and it's all these people's work.
It's another part of wearing Fadi down and saying, okay, you can have your restaurant, but we're also going to have events here. People have to gather, people have to eat, people have to talk, and talk about things that are important.
You know, since the beginning when we looked at the place before it was renovated, we kept saying, how do we do an event here? Like here, we did the event. And it's a collective success of everybody. And it's the start of a series. We're going to do one of those every month. And you're going to get those people to come in and they're going to feel at home and they're going to be able to talk about subjects that are maybe not addressed. Because that was also part of today. It's actually to dare say everything we say around food because it deserves it. And still serve good food and have a noisy bunch of chefs. And
Well, the thing that Selma said upstairs is that you started the discussion saying, how are we going to start this? We talk about the menu, let's talk about the ingredients in the menu. You got through like one ingredient, and it turned into like 10 stories just about the context of how that ingredient is used and what's happening around that ingredient. And you don't get through a whole menu, you get through one ingredient per session. So,
you know, the guys had fun. Guy, come here. Guy was making fun of me. Come here. Was making fun of me when I started plating the plates. Yes. When I started plating the plates because I was making a mess. And then you know what he did? He made worse of a mess.
I did.
And he enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
And Elias has been pouring kusa for the last 3 days. Like,
My hands are stuck in this position.
but this is, for me, this is what LOUF is about. It's everybody having, you know, he's exhausted. He was here late last night and very early this morning, but he had fun. I was watching him. He was stressed at the beginning of service, he was tired. And then as soon as he was having fun.
Yep.
50 guests.
yeah, you guys
is
completely
nothing
like,
crazy. But it's 50 people that are not only guests.
Yeah.
when we were talking about this, when we started looking at the first menu with Selma the other day, we didn't even talk about that. We had an argument with Selma, each one of us about, oh, but my family, I call this, and he confessed to Yas and me after we served the main course, because we had some courgettes.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, actually that's the only dish my mother used to that I don't like.
I was like, it's heresy.
Who
Who doesn't like
I
couscous?
know, he was gonna kill me at one point. He's like,
Tuesday morning, we're gonna reopen the restaurant again, and we're gonna go through again our classic menu. And next month, when we're gonna do an event like this, when I won't be here, it'll be a menu that we'll all think of together around the theme of who we're inviting as 2 guests for this next month. It could be around food, it could be not around food. We prefer it to be centered around food, and we'll all collectively think of, so what is the menu? What is this? At the end of the day, what is this? If I look at it from a food perspective, it's a chance for the team, not talking about those two, but the rest of the team that are not originally from our part of the world, to discover products, recipes, tastes, ways of cooking that are not yet on our menu, that may come up or not later on our menu. For these guys, it's to play around with memories, and it's actually to experiment a bit what our guests would like or not, etc. For the guests, it's telling the story. And our next menu, it may be, I don't know, you'll find a pottery maker or something that will be telling a story, and we'll make a menu around it. And having a drink made by Allah, and having Farhan and Abir putting sugar and pistachio on the ma'moul so precisely. It's our collective, and I think that's the success of food. The cheese that we'll have.
Yeah, one, yeah, all the also they're both so delicious.